In this video, I'm going to tell you the 3 things you need to do before you even think about buying a house. We're going to do it right now. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Patty Renaud with Patty Sells CLE and eXp Realty, and I make videos about all things Cleveland, Northeast Ohio, and real estate. If you don't want to miss out on any of my videos, make sure to click on that subscribe button and hit the bell. I get calls every day from people looking to move to or invest in Cleveland. Our affordable home prices and low cost of living make Cleveland a great place to call home. I absolutely love helping people find their new home. So if this is you, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I'm here to help. Okay, let's get going. First things first. I'm having a little addition to the family. She's my little Corona project. This is Bernadette, and she's so sweet. And if I don't keep her in my lap, she'll start crying. So she's just going to sit right here and hopefully sleep and not make any noise. All right, step number 1. The first thing you need to do before you start looking for a house is get rid of as much debt as you can and save money. So right now, even if you're thinking a year from now, I'm not ready to buy a house, you probably are going to want to be buying a house soon. It's the best thing you can do. It's the biggest investment you make in your life. And everybody, when you're graduating from college, and I work with a lot of first-time home buyers, buying a house is a great thing to do. So start saving money, start getting out of debt. Don't worry too much about your student loan debt. You know, it's those credit cards. They're going to take into account when you go to the bank all of the debts called debt to income ratio, and there's different guidelines depending on whether you're going for a conventional loan or an FHA loan. How much money are you going to need to buy a house? Well, rule of thumb is you're going to need for a first-time home buyer, between 3 and 5% of it for the down payment. You're also going to need closing cost money. And many times your real estate agent should, when they negotiate a purchase price, ask for the seller to contribute towards your closing costs, but there's a cap on how much the seller can contribute, and it's about 3% of what the purchase price is. So as a first-time home buyers, many of them are only looking to buy a $100,000 to $150,000 house. So closing costs are about $3,500 to $4,500, so that 3% isn't going to cover all of your closing costs, but will cover a lot. So you're still going to need to save money for closing costs. So number 1, save that money, get out of debt. Step 2, gather your documents. You are going to need to have all of your financial documents in one spot, so do that now. Like I said, even if you're thinking about it down the road, hopefully you have all your tax returns, all of your pay stubs. You're going to need the past 2 years tax returns. You're going to need your past 2 years W-2s or 1099s. You're going to need 2 full bank statements. And this is the whole thing, not just a snapshot from your phone app. They're going to want the whole entire bank statement. 2 months. And they're also going to want your past 30 days of your pay stub. So just start saving that now. Even if it's all electronic, make a folder on your computer so you have access to it, so that when you're ready to go, boom, here it is. You can call your bank. Here's my documents. Because when you're ready to go, you're going to want to go. And if you have to run around looking for all this stuff, you're just going to get frustrated. So get it done now. Put everything in one spot. Number 3. When you're ready, talk to a bank. Talk to a bank before you even start looking. If you go out there and you start looking, you're going to get really excited and you're not going to have a clue whether you can afford this house or not. So talk to a bank. Start with your own bank. Most realtors won't even show you houses unless you've been pre-approved, because it's a waste of everybody's time. I know as a real estate agent, I do not show people houses unless I know that they're pre-approved, because, I mean, why would I? I don't even know what you can afford. You don't know what you can afford, so what's the point? So make sure you get that pre-approval. Now, another thing about a pre-approval, you get pre-approved, you're great. The bank may say, hey, you qualify, you can buy a $200,000 house. And you might be thinking, wow, I can get a really nice house for $200,000. But your income may not make it comfortable, and nor should you want to buy the maximum amount that you get pre-approved for. If you're thinking in your head, I really want to keep my payment around $750, that's not a $200,000 house. That's more like a $125,000, $130,000 house. And that's a big difference. The puppy will, I think. Those are the 3 things that you need to know before you even think about looking at a house. And then, of course, the bonus tip number 4, before you think about looking for a house, is to get yourself a darn good real estate agent. And we can talk about that in the next video. And if you liked this, I got a ton more videos. One's popping up right now. I would love if you checked it. I do videos about all the neighborhoods in Cleveland, from downtown Cleveland, and I've been heading my way west all the way up to Port Clinton. So I got a ton of videos from everywhere in between. I hope you check them out, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.